Welcome to Learn and Talk English podcast. You're listening to episode 41, part 1. Are you ready to master professional English? Today's episode will help you learn essential business communication skills through Sarah's story. Sarah is from Brazil and just moved to Toronto for her marketing career. Let's begin Sarah's adventure. Sarah found a perfect job posting for a marketing associate position. The posting said, "We seek a dynamic marketing associate to join our fast-paced team. The ideal candidate should be a self-starter with the ability to hit the ground running." Sarah was confused by these business phrases. Fast-paced team means a work environment where things move quickly. A self-starter is someone who works independently. Hit the ground running means to start working effectively immediately. Sarah wrote her application. "I am excited to apply for this position. As a self-starter with proven experience, I can hit the ground running and contribute to your fast-paced team." 3 days later, Sarah received a phone call for a screening. Interview. "Good morning, Sarah. I'd like to conduct a brief phone screening. Could you walk me through your marketing experience? Tell me about campaigns where you moved the needle." Sarah was confused. "Walk me through" and "move the needle" were new expressions for her. "I'm sorry. Could you explain what you mean by those phrases?" The coordinator smiled. "Of course. Walk me through means explain step by step. Move the needle means achieved significant results. These are common business expressions." "I understand now," Sarah replied. "Let me walk you through my experience. In my last job, I created a social media campaign that moved the needle for brand awareness. We increased engagement by 75% in 3 months." "That's excellent. Can you walk me through your strategy?" Sarah explained. "I focused on user-generated content instead of just posting more frequently. We encouraged customers to share photos with our hashtag. This increased engagement and created authentic brand advocacy." The coordinator was impressed. "That's exactly the results-driven thinking we want." After the call, Sarah was invited for an in-person interview. She spent the week preparing, researching the company, and practicing interview questions. Sarah learned that Canadian workplace culture values directness and collaboration. She practiced asking thoughtful questions like, "How would you describe the team culture?" and "What does success look like in this role?" She also prepared for challenging questions about her experience and career goals. Sarah practiced using professional vocabulary like career objectives, professional development, and growth opportunities. Remember, successful interviews require two-way communication. Asking good questions shows genuine interest and helps you evaluate if the job is right for you. The phrases we learned today are essential for professional English. Walk me through appears in meetings and presentations. Move the needle shows you understand business impact. Fast-paced and self-starter are common in job descriptions. In part 2, we'll follow Sarah to her actual interview where she'll learn more advanced business expressions and handle challenging questions. Every professional conversation is a chance to practice these skills. The vocabulary from today will help you communicate confidently in any business environment. This concludes part 1. Join us for part 2 of Sarah's interview adventure, where you'll discover more essential professional English skills. Thank you for learning with us today. Welcome back to Learn and Talk English podcast. You're listening to episode 41, part 2. In part 1, Sarah learned essential business phrases during her phone screening. Today, we'll follow her to the actual interview where she'll discover more professional English expressions. Let's continue Sarah's adventure. Before her interview, Sarah attended a networking event to practice her business English. She approached a group of marketing professionals discussing their latest project. "Excuse me? May I join your conversation?" "Absolutely," one professional replied. "We were talking about our campaign that really hit it out of the park. The client was thrilled with the ROI. Sarah looked confused. Hit it out of the park. The group laughed kindly. It's a baseball expression. It means we achieved exceptional success. We exceeded expectations. ROI means return on investment. How much profit we made compared to what we spent. I see, Sarah said. In my last job, we launched a campaign that hit it out of the park too. The ROI was $3 for every dollar we invested. That's fantastic ROI, another professional said. What was your secret sauce? Sarah paused again. Secret sauce? It means your special strategy, the unique method that made you successful. Our secret sauce was focusing on user-generated content instead of traditional advertising. The next day, Sarah arrived for her formal interview. Ms. Johnson, the marketing director, greeted her warmly. Welcome, Sarah. Please have a seat. Let's dive right in. Can you tell me about a time when you had to think outside the box? Sarah's mind raced. Think outside the box. What box? Ms. Johnson smiled. It means solve a problem creatively. Use innovative solutions instead of conventional methods. I understand, Sarah replied. Let me share an example. Our client had low social media engagement. Instead of just posting more content, I created a hashtag challenge where customers shared their own photos. This creative approach increased engagement by 200%. Excellent. That shows you can think outside the box. Tell me about a time you worked under pressure. Sarah recognized this as a behavioral question. Last year, our biggest client needed a complete rebranding campaign in 3 weeks instead of the usual 8 weeks. I had to step up to the plate and deliver results quickly. Step up to the plate? Sarah had learned this was another baseball expression, meaning to take responsibility. I organized daily team meetings, divided the project into smaller phases, and hired freelance designers to help. We delivered 1 day early, and the client loved the results. It sounds like you really went the extra mile for that client. Go the extra mile? Sarah asked. It means do more than expected. Put in extra effort beyond the minimum requirements. Yes, I believe in going the extra mile for every client. Ms. Johnson continued. What's your greatest strength? Sarah had prepared for this question. My greatest strength is bridging cultural gaps. Having worked in Brazil and now Canada, I understand how to communicate with diverse teams and international clients. And what about areas for improvement? I'm working to improve my presentation skills in English. While I'm confident in conversations, I want to become more polished presenting to large audiences. I'm taking a public speaking course to develop this skill. Ms. Johnson appreciated Sarah's honesty. That shows great self-awareness and commitment to growth. Do you have questions for me? Ms. Johnson asked. Sarah had prepared thoughtful questions. Yes, I researched your company's focus on sustainable marketing. How does this team contribute to those initiatives? Excellent question, Ms. Johnson responded enthusiastically. Sarah continued. What does success look like in this role after 6 months? And how would you describe the team culture? These strategic questions showed Sarah's genuine interest and research about the company. Today we learned important business expressions. Hit it out of the park means exceptional success. Secret sauce is your unique strategy. Think outside. The box means creative problem solving. Step up to the plate means take responsibility. Go the extra mile means exceed expectations. We also learned about behavioral questions, which ask for specific examples from your experience. These questions usually start with, tell me about a time when. Remember, asking thoughtful questions in interviews shows genuine interest and helps you evaluate if the job is right for you. In Part 3, we'll follow Sarah through salary negotiation and her final success. You'll learn the most challenging aspects of professional English communication. Every interview is a chance to practice these professional phrases. The vocabulary from today will help you communicate confidently in any business situation. This concludes Part 2. Join us for Part 3, where Sarah's journey reaches its exciting conclusion. Thank you for learning with us today. Welcome back to Learn and Talk English podcast. You're listening to episode 41, Part 3. In Parts 1 and 2, Sarah learned essential business phrases and navigated her interview successfully. Today, we'll conclude her journey with salary negotiation and follow-up communication. Let's finish Sarah's adventure. Near the end of her interview, Ms. Johnson discussed compensation, one of the most challenging aspects of professional English. Sarah, I'm impressed with your performance. Let's talk about salary. We're prepared to offer a competitive package. What are your salary expectations? Sarah had prepared for this moment. She researched market rates and practiced the right language. Thank you for considering me. I appreciate the competitive package. Based on market rates for similar positions in Toronto, and considering my experience, I was hoping for a salary range of $58,000 to $65,000 annually. Market rates mean standard salaries for similar jobs. A competitive package includes salary and benefits that match industry standards. Ms. Johnson nodded. That range is within our budget. I appreciate your professional approach and research. Sarah continued strategically. I'm also interested in the benefits package, professional development opportunities, and career advancement potential. Benefits package includes health insurance and vacation time. Professional development means training and skill-building programs. Career advancement refers to promotion opportunities. We offer comprehensive health coverage, 3 weeks vacation, retirement savings with company matching, and a $2,000 annual training budget. Sarah felt confident. That sounds excellent. Would there be flexibility to start at $62,000? Given my bilingual skills and international experience when negotiating? Highlight your unique value. Sarah's bilingual abilities and international background justify higher compensation. Ms. Johnson considered the request. I think we can work with $62,000 with a performance review after 6 months. That sounds very reasonable. I'm excited about contributing to your team's success. Professional negotiations should end positively, focusing on mutual benefit rather than just personal gain. Ms. Johnson explained next steps. We have 2 more interviews this week. We'll make our decision by Friday. You should hear from us by early next week. Thank you for the timeline. I appreciate the transparency about your process. Timeline means the schedule for decisions. Transparency shows openness about the process. Sarah asked one final strategic question. If selected, what would you want me to accomplish in my first 90 days? Excellent question. I'd want you to get up to speed on current accounts, build relationships with the team, and contribute to our Q4 planning. Get up to speed means learn everything necessary to perform effectively. This question shows you're thinking like a team member. 2 days later, Sarah sent a professional follow-up email. Dear Ms. Johnson, thank you for meeting with me Tuesday. I enjoyed learning about your sustainable marketing initiatives and Q4 campaigns. Our discussion reinforced my enthusiasm for this opportunity. I'm particularly excited about contributing to international accounts with my bilingual skills. The benefits package aligns perfectly with my career goals. Please contact me if you need additional information. I look forward to your decision. Best regards. Sarah. Professional follow-up emails require specific structure. Thank the interviewer, reference specific conversation points, reaffirm your interest, and maintain professional tone. 1 week later, Sarah received the call she hoped for. Good morning, Sarah. I have excellent news. We'd like to offer you the position at $62,000, starting October 15th. Sarah maintained professional composure despite her excitement. That's wonderful news. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm thrilled to accept and join your team. Fantastic. I'll send the formal offer letter this afternoon. When receiving job offers, express gratitude, confirm acceptance clearly, and acknowledge next steps professionally. Sarah's success came from combining language skills with cultural understanding and authentic communication. Let's review today's essential vocabulary. Market rates are standard industry salaries. Competitive package means salary and benefits matching industry standards. Professional development refers to training opportunities. Career advancement means promotion potential. Timeline is the decision schedule. Get up to speed means learn necessary information quickly. We also learned about salary negotiation language, follow-up email structure, and maintaining professional composure during exciting moments. Sarah's complete journey taught us that professional English success requires understanding business vocabulary, cultural nuances, and authentic communication strategies. Remember, every professional conversation is practice for these skills. The phrases from this 3-part episode will help you communicate confidently in any business environment. Whether you're preparing for interviews, negotiating salaries, or building workplace relationships, these expressions and techniques will serve you well. Keep practicing consistently. Stay curious about business culture. And remember that professional success comes from effective communication and cultural understanding. This concludes episode 41 of Learn and Talk English podcast. Thank you for joining Sarah's complete professional English journey. Every conversation is a chance to grow. Every challenge is a stepping stone to success. And every day you practice brings you closer to confident professional communication. Thank you for learning with us.